Imagine having a disease so rare, doctors don't even know what to call it. Well, that's a reality for 5-year-old Sydney Phoebus.
I have a very small garden out there that I plant tomatoes, eggplants, watermelon, and peas.
On the outside, 5-year-old Sydney Phoebus looks like a typical little girl enjoying a summer day.
The tomatoes are very good. At the eggplant, we made eggplant parmesan.
But on the inside, she is anything but typical. That's because Sydney suffers from a rare form of anemia.
They just kept telling me she was going to get better. You know, at 3 months, like, oh, she's going to be better. You know, at 6 months, oh, we just know she's going to get better. And around 9 months, a year, I started noticing they weren't really saying that anymore.
Since birth, Sydney's body has destroyed her blood faster than it could be replaced, but nobody knows why.
When you look at her bone marrow, you know, for all that they can see, it really looks normal. But somehow between the marrow and the bloodstream, the release, something's not going right. And she barely gets any of her red blood cells out into her bloodstream. So she just continually runs out of blood.
Sydney's first blood transfusion took place when she was less than a month old.
And it just started this, you know, never-ending cycle that we've been on of her getting blood anywhere from throughout the span of her first 5 years, anywhere from 2 weeks to 7 or 8 weeks, but now we pretty much average every 3.5 weeks.
Sydney's only 5 years old and she's already had 70 blood transfusions. Most of the blood comes from direct donors who are members of her church.
It's just, truly for her, it's the gift of life.
At the Moores, they have a big pole and a big blood bag that pumps and they have a cord, all the blood, and the blood goes down the bag and through the pipe, and it drips, and then goes all the way into my port.
How do you feel after they put blood in there?
I feel very good.
On this day, Sydney is about a week and a half out from her next transfusion. She has a lot of energy as she strums her guitar, but within the next few days, she'll start her slow decline.
She's more tired, she's more lethargic, she gets a little manic, she gets kind of weepy.
I feel sick.
The only thing that brings her back to normal is a blood transfusion.
This is why she's still here. People giving blood for her is why she's still here. And what do you say, you know, to someone who gives you that gift? It's just, you know, thank you just doesn't seem like enough.
Unless doctors can figure out what's going on with Sydney's bone marrow and come up with a cure, Sydney may have to continue getting blood transfusions every 3.5 weeks for the rest of her life. I'm Nancy Gay for Florida's Blood Centers, where local heroes are saving lives.